Hi, my name is Phey, and I'm from Dynamic Residential. It's December 2022, and I wanted to provide a market update for rentals in the Doncaster area, as well as a building update for the Magnolia development, which is 20 Hepburn Road in Doncaster. Firstly, an update to the market for the Doncaster postcode. Through early 2020 till the end of 2021, investment properties in Doncaster, like many properties across Metro Melbourne, had their rental amounts impacted in a negative manner due to many internationals going back overseas, as well as a lack of migration. Investment properties in Doncaster typically relies on a demand from locals rather than internationals. Despite this, the suburb still saw rents decline by up to 20%. This was more an on-flow effect, as we saw suburbs relying on the international renter demographic, such as properties in and around the inner city of Melbourne, as well as properties located around major universities, have their rent decline by up to 40%. Now for the better news. I've done a quick search on SQM Research, where it's been recorded that the vacancy rate in November 2022 sits at 1.3%. The last time we saw the vacancy rate be at this level was way back in May 2015. Regardless of the number of new developments that have been completed over the past 7 years, the increased supply of rental properties, from what we can clearly see today, the demand is clearly keeping up with the supply and possibly even trending towards exceeding the supply that's available. As a result, rents have rebounded to pre-COVID levels. Here's an example of two results which Dynamic Residential have achieved in November 2022, both of which are just opposite Westfield Doncaster. During COVID, this two-bedroom property ended up leasing for $450 per week. In November 2022, we managed to achieve $525 per week for our client, whilst only being on the market for 14 days. As well as this, we had a lease expire at the peak time of 2024. This one-bedroom property during COVID ended up renting between $330 to $360 per week for similar floor plans. We managed to achieve $425 per week for our client's property. A new renter was secured 6 days before the current renter had even moved out. We understand why renters love living in Doncaster, being only an 18-minute bus ride from Westfield Doncaster Shopping Centre through to Hoddle Street in the city. Westfield Doncaster is in the heart of the eastern suburbs and is a combination of shopping, dining and entertainment. So whether you shop at the major department stores, immerse yourself in a range of specialty shops, have a decent meal, watch a movie at the cinemas, and get your fresh food needs from the supermarkets, all before coming home. More benefits coming from the adjacent Box Hill Central, where it's approximately a 10-minute drive or bus ride. For our clients at 20 Hepburn Road, Doncaster, the Magnolia development, building management is doing an excellent job together with the OC committee. All common areas we've been through are being maintained to a great standard. The communal spaces are functional and catered to residents wanting to gather with family and friends. We spoke with Shane, the chairperson of the OC committee, as well as the building manager, Shika. They wanted to remind everyone of the looming upgrades to security to the lifts via the reprogramming of the swipes. It's best to complete the forms and send back to your building manager, Shika, so as to avoid the swipes and remotes becoming unregistered. On the other side of the road, there's a community garden being developed. There's also a boutique development about 140 meters away, currently under construction, called Aradino. Looks like there's about 22 properties within development, and it shouldn't really impact the supply of rental properties within the area. Thanks for making the time to watch this video. My name is Phey, and I'm from Dynamic Residential. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got any questions around your property needs in Doncaster. Wishing you a safe 2022 holiday period, as well as a fantastic 2023.